Cześć. It's good to see you. People have been coming into my workshop and asking me to share some of the things I have been doing. I tend to come into the workshop and get on with my own work. I've been working on many designs for interiors, kitchens and making doors and furniture. But today I'm making a little project. Moja córka is jeden rok in 2 dzień. She's going to be 1 year old in 2 days' time. And I'm making a little project and I think you might be interested. So I'm going to share it and show you what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to speak English because my Polish is bardzo straszne. So I do apologise for that, but if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me and I will gladly answer any questions. So I'm going to make a little wooden toy, which I love making for kids for a few reasons. One, I think that people look after handmade toys more than bought plastic toys. So I really appreciate it when someone makes something like that. And the other thing is that I really passionately want to encourage people to make things and use their hands. So taking a few hours out of your day to make something is a really good thing, not only as a nice present, but also it's a bit of time out from the world. So anyway, let's get on with this. What I'm going to make is some little wooden animals. Okay, let's get started. Moja córka, my daughter, is mad about hedgehogs, and also sova. So I'm gonna make some hedgehogs and some owls. So this is how we're gonna get started. First, you draw the picture of the animal that you want. And where is my pencil? Just get the pencil. Here. Okay, so find the animal that you want and draw quite hard round the outline of the animal. So you just draw round it like that. And then what you do is you turn the paper over and put it on to a piece of wood, like this. And then you scribble on the back of the paper and it will leave the shape of the animal behind on top of the wood. So here is the shape of the animal, this owl, and I've drawn really quite hard with a pencil round the edge of the shape, and then I turn it upside down, place it onto the wood like this, and then just scribble along the back like this. And what you end up with is the actual shape transferred onto the wood. And so you need to do that a few times. There we go. Those are the 2 owls cut out. Now I'm gonna make 4 owls. So let me show you how you make 4, but only have to cut 2. Okay. So what I've done, I've got the 2 owls now, and I have got the 2 hedgehogs. And so what I'm going to do is just cut those out now into their own separate pieces. I've cut the little liège out, made it into a nice small piece that I can use. And then also I've cut another piece of wood identical. And what I do is I put them together like that, and then get some tape and tape round the edges like this. Just fold the tape over like that. So this holds the two bits of wood together. Like that. So you've got a bit of tape holding the two bits of wood together. Now I'll do that with all of these. Okay, so now we're getting to the cutting out bit, and I use these things called fret saws. They're really, really handy. I've used them for years for cutting out nice shapes in wood. And basically what you do, you can do this on your kitchen table, so don't forget this. And these saws are very, very cheap. And you just hold on to the wood, and then like this. And the thing about it is you can do any shapes, curves, and some really nice patterns. So the step up from that is my scroll saw. It's exactly the same thing, but I'm an impatient kind of person and I want to do things quicker, so I'm using this electric scroll saw, and it does exactly the same thing. So I am now going to cut these out. And just to say, these scroll saws are quite cheap. I got this for, I think it was about 250 zlotys, and you can buy them second-hand a lot cheaper, and I use it for loads of things, and it's a nice, easy, small tool that you can keep in any home, so there's nothing to stop you cutting this out. It takes a bit of time, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so let's start cutting these lièges out. Now, let's get the owls done. So now I have 4 owls, 4 sova, and 4 liège. And now I'm just going to sand them down. Just to take any sharp edges off. Kids are going to eat these and play with them, so they want to be safe. So you've seen me cutting everything out, and don't be frightened about using a saw or a new machine, because it just takes a bit of practice. Like anything, playing guitar, using machine, training, whatever. It just takes a bit of practice and a couple of hours doing something. You will actually master it, and then you can use it for many things. Not only kids' toys, you can make anything from it. So, right, I need to get this sanded off. All of these sanded down so we can move on to the next stage. Okay. Now the owls and the yesh, they've all been cut out now and I've sanded them down. They are ready to paint, but I need somewhere to put these owls and the yesh on. And what I want to do is put them on a tree. I want to put the owls on a tree. So let me show you how to do that before we start painting. So how it's going to work is this. I've got a bit of plywood here and I'm going to arrange the owls like this kind of thing, and I'm going to draw at the, oh you can't see, hold on, that's it. I'm going to draw at the bottom like that, there, this is the ground, and then I will draw up here. This is going to be the tree, like this. And then I can arrange the owls like, roughly like this. And then the tree will go around like this. The owl can sit there a bit. And this can go like this. There we have a rough shape of the tree. So take the owls off. And then I will cut this tree out, and this will be something for the owls to actually go on. So I'll cut this out and then we'll paint everything. So I've cut the tree out and sanded it all down. Now I need to put a back on it because I want it to stand up. This bit of wood here was the offcut, and all I've done is cut an angle on one side. So it doesn't stand up straight, it stands back a bit. Pretty much like a picture frame that a picture frame that you put your pictures in. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over. And I find the centre, roughly the centre, draw a line up there. And then I'm going to get a hinge and fix a hinge onto the wood. So we are ready to paint now. I'm just going to use some undercoat paint first for the yesh and the sova. Okay. The reason I'm putting an undercoat on is just because it's nicer to paint on. I'm going to put some nice details on these when they are done. So we're not far off done now. What I need to do here is I've cut a tiny piece of wood which will go there, and then I have cut another piece of wood which I'm going to stain green, and this will go on there, and that means there's a gap at the front, and this is where the little Liège can slide in and be. Simple as that. So I'm going to put that together, and then I can start painting all the animals. So I'm going to screw this little bit of wood onto the back of this, like that, just with some screws. Great, and then I will screw that onto there when it's all dried off. Let me just put a bit of green stain on that. Go. Just lean that up on there. That looks great. Okay, now we can start painting. For the eyes, I am going to use gold. Now I put the outlines on because I needed to know where to paint, and also it means that I can go to the edges here, but don't worry if you go over when you're painting, if you haven't done much painting before, because you can So I finished. Now I've decided on the back of the owls not to put any pegs. I'm going to get some double-sided Velcro. I think that'll be easier for kids to take it on and off the tree. So I'm going to take this home, get some Velcro tomorrow, and then I think someone's going to have a birthday present. Okay, bye. I've done it. So I finished the toy for my daughter. Now let me show you, here we go. Here it is. There's the owls and everything on. And what I did, let's get this. I put some Velcro on the back. I thought that would be a lot easier than a peg or anything like that. So you just stick some Velcro on and stick some Velcro on there, and it'll be really, really easy to stick on. And there's all the Liège all ready for her. So she hasn't seen it yet, so I'll play another video when she does. Bye.
ママ様様だこちゃん。外 Huhu! Co to? Co tam Fela ma? Co tam? Idź tam zobacz. Co to? Huhu! Co to Felu? Co to?
Fela. Look. Oh. Oh. Look, Fela. Oh. Uh-oh. Super. Oh. Tak? Oh, here. On there. On there. Tak. Super. And then look. Huh? Oh. Yes.